Welcome back. Podcast number 3. We got a stacked segment lineup today. Looking onto the horizon to the QATAR Grand Prix. Let's get into it.
Very excited for this weekend. It's going to be fun. Yeah, that's about it.
Cool. All right. Starting things off, announced yesterday. Some breaking news. The FIA accepted Andretti's proposal to join Formula One, which comes with both excitement and controversy.
Why controversy?
It's because usually when they announce something separately, because there's the FIA and then there's the Formula One owners, who are separate, and usually they announce stuff at the same time together. So only the FIA released saying they accept.
Okay.
And I don't think this is normal. And so basically in Formula One, it's tough because you know like how all the team principals don't want there to be another team because it splits up the pie, the winning pie.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there's a set amount. But the team supposedly who enters has to pay $200 million to kind of like offset that.
Jeez,
and they're saying that's not enough.
Wow.
So they're like, it could be $400 million, could be $600 million. It's like, it's ridiculous. Basically, and it would look bad on Formula One because I think all the fans want it, and it's like another team, like if there's no real, like I think if they say no to it, there's got to be a really clear reason why not just because they don't want to.
Yeah.
Because like it's a huge, like it's General Motors and Andretti, you know that? Because it's Cadillac.
I knew it was Cadillac. So is that American?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Andretti's American. Like they run fucking
Italian.
IndyCar. I think they are an Italian family.
Yeah, probably.
But he raced in F1 and stuff.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
New American team, Caddies.
And like, yeah, so I think they have both. I know they have IndyCar, and then I think they have NASCAR also. Probably. Racing teams. So big name. And then, so then if they also deny it, there could be possible legal action on the front of like, think about like General Motors lawyers.
Yeah.
They could,
good luck.
They could do some action. So I don't know. Interesting stuff. I'm sure we'll hear soon, but maybe not at the same time. I don't know how any of this shit works.
Because it wouldn't be next year, right?
I don't think so.
That seems way
I think
too soon.
they would have to prep a couple years.
It's like Audi. It's like 2026.
Yeah, but Audi's different because they're buying into Sauber.
Oh, true.
Already established team. They're basically just stamping their name on a team.
True.
Kind of like what Alfa Romeo is now. So
Sauber.
They're just paying it back, and I don't know. I think they're just gonna throw a bunch of money at it. They're not making their own engine. I don't think. I think there's gonna be Ferrari engine again. I could be wrong about that, but
and Andretti's gonna be Ferrari?
Well, they haven't. I think they would make their own engine maybe because if they're partnered with Cadillac, they might want to put some resources into it, but that'd also be tough because Red Bull's been trying to do that, and it's taking a lot more work than they thought.
All the patents and all that, right?
Yeah, they just got to design it. Like, and they stole Mercedes engineers and stuff to help do it. But yeah, interesting stuff. We'll definitely be following it because like Andretti would be like, I feel like a very American team. Like Haas tries to be that.
Yeah.
But I think Andretti would be like it.
Hopefully they get a cool American driver.
Yeah, someone better than Mizor Sargent.
Who?
Logan Sargent. Mizor. Mister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I wonder, because they've had 11 or 12 teams, right?
Yeah, they've had, I think, 14 teams.
Oh my God.
I think
that's crazy.
Even like, I think in 2010 alone, they added 4 teams to Formula One. But I think a lot of them went under, which is why they're like hesitant now. But like, I feel like if F1 wants to keep their like branding as the most competitive like racing category, you got to be able to let people in so it's not like a closed championship. Like you can't look like you're scared of competition.
Exactly. You got to let them try out at least a
couple years. And dude, it'd be sick.
That'd
like
be super cool.
Andretti, cool logo too.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue.
Hey.
Like, oh, that would look sick.
Yeah, just a bit of a change up which would be cool.
And just like a whole 11 teams would be sick. You add 2 more drivers in there, like we've been saying forever. By we, I mean the F1 community, that there's not enough racing seats for all this talent coming in. So
true.
That would help.
It's very true. There's not like an issue with congestion or anything on the track, right?
I mean, that is like a problem like in qualifying, you know, like how they have to like swerve in cars, and it's kind of track specific too, but they could introduce a different like qualifying setup where you let some of the cars out at certain times, but then that also adds controversy with saying controversy a lot.
It's controversial.
With like weather, if weather changes.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's something to think about. Yeah, they just have to figure it out, but I think there's too many positives that would outweigh the negatives, and I'm sure all the teams will fight it, but I think it'd be sick.
It could be like, you know, the Premier League, they boot out the bottom team.
Yeah.
I'm curious if that would work.
I think it's too much money. Like true. Imagine you're like good and like you're a Haas and you get last and you're like booted. Where do you go? Like there's no like
true
second division
F2.
Nah, completely
they would
different.
Probably fuck F2 up.
Yeah, there's completely different. F2 cars are like so cheap.
Yeah, true.
Compared.
True. That'll be interesting.
I feel like we kind of get that with the driver market though. Like the bottom drivers get booted.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like that with Premier League.
I think if do you know if Logie Bear is for sure?
I think he's still undecided.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw some stat where it was like, if everyone stays, including Logie Bear, then it's the first time in like 71 years that
71.
I think that the like
all drivers stay. Yeah. That would be insane.
I mean, it makes sense. Like every year, there's usually
a lot of shakeup. Like last year was crazy with like Piastri and then Fernando moving, Seb retiring, like
Haas.
That was Haas dilemma.
Yeah, carnage. I like a good switch up though.
Yeah. Also, before we get into our next segment, shout out Jim Bean for sponsoring the podcast.
Yeah, we got our first sponsor, Jim Bean. We got a little spiel going. Here's to every Beam who has added his own special chapter to our story. Kentucky in our hearts, bourbon in our soul.
Let me see this. And I think they sent us over a special version. Oh, maybe not. It just says signature. Beautiful. It says world's #1 bourbon whiskey. Very delicious. Drinking it right now. Shout out Jim Bean. Okay. Bean.
Bean?
No, it's Beam. I like saying Bean though. They probably don't like us saying that.
No.
Hopefully they don't lower our payment.
Take us off.
Betting.
All right.
Straight into the good stuff.
Do you want to start?
Sure, I can start.
We're up this year, guys. We're in the green.
Yeah, so if you don't remember from last time, plus $4 in total.
Yeah.
Will's the only one who's hit.
Mm-hmm.
He hit one. So last time I went strictly one driver who was the god, the man, the myth, the legend, Lando Norris, winning it all, and that just busted because that's a tough bet. It was to win like $200, but this time I decided to really spread it out. Because like if even just one of these hit, like I'm up money on the weekend, which is kind of nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my lowest payout, I'll go from lowest to highest, is I put $4 in for Charles Podium, which I like. Because I feel like Charles, it's time. He did good in Japan. Getting a phone call. He did good in Japan, and it's like another high-speed track. So I think him doing good in Japan shows he's got a little bit more confidence in the car than he has been over the previous races when Carlos was kind of beating him out. Yeah. So I like that. Just to kind of like, that's one of my safer bets.
Yeah, I think that's a good bet.
And who knows what's going to happen. And then I put $2 on Bottas finishing last.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. I foresee
Okay.
something. Because last time he raced here, he was in Mercedes. So it's going to be a very different scenario for him. And I don't know. I feel like he's been lagging as of late. And then that's a payout of $24.
Whoa.
That'd
be kind of crazy.
Which is nice. So I say Charles is $14 on the podium. Next one, I have $2 on Lando winning.
Okay.
Payout of $24.
Nice.
Just casual. I feel like it should almost be more,
I think so.
but I guess he's been P2 twice in a row. Or on the was he? No. Yeah, he's P2 in Singapore and Japan.
Yeah.
So I guess he's the second favorite, which makes a little bit more sense. And then my last one, $2 on Lewis Hamilton winning for a payout of $50.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that though.
He would have won this race back in 2021 if he didn't get a puncture, I believe.
He did win.
Did he win?
Yeah. Hamilton.
Oh, he did win. And got a puncture? Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, this is track. So I think he's been here before, and this would be a good place for him to get his first win since Saudi Arabia, 2021, back in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Bring it back home.
He likes it over here.
He does. Not the rights, though.
Back.
Sun's back.
Sun's back.
Brutal timing.
Oh,
Still don't have shades.
Maybe it's a sign of my bets.
Maybe. God's telling you they're good. Pull them up.
All right. So.
Actually, first you want to comment on my bets?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Well, so we still need to figure out if last place means DNF or just like straight.
Yeah, we don't
know.
We're gonna have to see.
That, so
it's a learning test. I just saw that you could bet on it, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's kind of interesting. And I saw Bottas was like a good little pick. You can come sit over here if you don't want to be in the sun. Also,
I might.
or like at the corner. I don't know if that's
True. That's a little bit better.
You might be out of the frame though.
Yeah, I don't want to be out of the frame.
We'll
We'll tough it out. It'll move.
Do you want sunglasses? That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, I'll take sunglasses.
I'll get you
It's
some.
actually like insanely bright.
Talk about my picks. I'll be able to hear you.
Okay. I like the Charles. I think I don't want to get too into it because I have a similar interest. But
you can just go to yours then.
Just go to mine. Carlos Sainz,
Ooh.
top 3.
Yeah, that's good.
Similar bet.
Ferrari up there.
Yeah, and that's bet 5 for 20. It's like not a lot.
No,
Not a lot of money. Because I think he's one of the top favorite kind of guys.
but like still a good amount of money if you think about it. You're only
Yeah.
betting 5. That's half of your pot that you're betting, and
Plus
you're
400.
able to like double it.
And I think that's a pretty not safe bet, but
A very reasonable bet.
very reasonable, I think.
I like that.
Yeah.
$5.
And then I got another 5, Pierre top 6.
Bold.
Yeah, very bold. Very bold, 5 for 50.
5 for
bold.
50.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's like your more risky one.
That's my more risky one.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I know. I didn't know what else to do.
I mean, you're gonna need maybe a big crash at the start.
I'll take a
Who
big
knows?
crash. Maybe some Alpine upgrades that we don't know about.
Yeah, I haven't checked who's getting upgraded this weekend. I don't know if anyone knows.
What kind of got me was we watched the highlights of 2021, and
He was up there.
he was up there.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought, might as well.
He's good here. I mean,
Yeah.
very different car,
Yeah.
but that'd be sick because he was 6 in Singapore
Yeah, I think
after
so.
some DNS.
Yeah. 4
George, but I'm thinking in front of him.
Ocon.
George and Ocon, yeah. So 2 that were in front of him.
Yeah.
Yuki was behind him, I think. He
Yeah.
must have been. I like that though.
Yeah. It's nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that was like a plus 1,000, I think. Pierre.
Yeah, plus 1,000. That's pretty crazy because, like, I guess, like, Alpine's been on a little bit of a slump, but I feel like they could have the pace for it.
I agree.
So, onto the funny seg.
Sure. Oh, we don't even have that set up.
No, I'm setting it up right now. Okay, you want to explain it while I set it up?
Yeah, so it's an unknown driver ranking, which is basically we randomize the drivers and then whatever we get. So, like, let's say we get Max Verstappen, then we would maybe choose, or most likely choose one for him. And then, just go from there.
Yeah, okay. So I did random number generator 1 to 20, and then we'll just go by the standings.
Go by the standings, yeah.
Okay. You want to pull up the standings on your phone so we can see it?
Sure.
Do it on here. Should we write it down at all, or do you think we'll just be able to remember? We're probably good.
Yeah, we're probably good.
Yeah.
We could pull it up, or we'll put it up on the video.
Yeah.
I got too many apps.
That's good, Jim Beam. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go first, and it's based on driver performance, like how good we think they are.
Yeah.
Not like how much we like them.
No, just performance.
Okay, just pure performance.
Like if it was like a 1v1 or like something like that.
Yeah, life on the line.
Life on the line. Who are you choosing?
Okay. This will say a lot. I got 9. Oscar Piastri.
And we're just doing top 5. So
Top
we'll do
5, yeah.
random picks.
I'll put him pure performance. He's a rookie, but he's been doing pretty well.
Oh, yeah, because are we considering, like, his car, too?
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, Alex is in a Williams, but he's still doing pretty good. So he'd be higher than a lot of drivers for me.
Yeah, true.
I would put Oscar. I'm gonna go 3. I think a good just
like
middle bet. I think there could be some worse ones that could pop up on my sheet. So I'll keep him 3, and we can't change him around at all. That's part of it.
That's part of it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the whole point.
You want to generate?
Sure.
Generate. Generate. 20.
Oh,
That's Logan Sargent.
Oh, yeah.
Are we counting?
Logie Sarge. No.
I guess we'll just do. Yeah.
Current grid?
Yeah, current grid.
Logie Sarge, it's an easy 5 there.
That's an easy call for you.
Yeah,
like,
super
that's
easy.
nice that it's popping up that early.
That's nice.
Beautiful. All right, my turn. 7. Lando Norris. McLaren boys. I'm going to throw Lando. God, it's got to be like, he's got to be my number 1, I think.
Really?
Because, like, who's going to beat him? It's probably going to be, I would probably say who's going to beat him is Max, maybe Lewis. I don't know who else.
Yeah.
And the chances of getting either of them, I think, are pretty high. Or pretty low.
Pretty high? No.
No, they're pretty low.
You wouldn't put any Ferrari guys over him?
Not at the moment. No.
Not ATM. Okay. Hey, man, your list.
Yeah, so that's 1 and 3 McLaren.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
2. Okay, I believe that's Checo. Ooh, okay.
Tough.
I'm going to put him 3.
Okay, yeah. I respect that.
Because I'm afraid I'm going to get, like, some good ones or something like that.
Yeah, and I feel like he's very hit or miss. So I think if it's for your life, you got to put him got to put him lower.
Yeah, okay.
20. Oh, fuck. Wait, no, I didn't do 5 yet. Oh, yeah, so I'll just put him 5.
Yeah.
I was thinking I had to put him 5 or higher.
No.
Yeah, easy 5. Like we said, just fucking get him out of the sport. Sorry, buddy.
Hope he doesn't watch this.
No guarantee. All right, you got 3.
Wow.
You're getting some high numbers, dude.
Louis Hammy.
Louis Handy.
What does that even mean?
Don't worry about it.
All right. I think I got to go 2 here. Oh, that's so hard.
Really?
Yeah, there's not much better, so I'm going to actually put him 1.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I think I have to.
7-time world champion.
Yeah, even if I do get someone else.
Consistent.
I could argue.
Yeah, like arguably the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Stats-wise.
Goater.
Damn, you're getting
I'm getting pretty lucky.
Yeah,
here.
you're getting super lucky. 16. Here we go. Guan Yu Zhou, easy 4 pick.
Yeah, easy 4 pick.
Yeah, he's got to go down there. Yeah, second year, he's doing fine. He's doing better than Bottas, in my opinion, even though he's ranked lower than him.
Yeah, pretty shit car.
Pretty bad car, but yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Hey, you're getting all the fucking high ones, dude.
George Russell. Shit. I gotta put him. That's tough.
That is tough.
Because I don't know if he's necessarily better than Checo. But
yeah, it's your pick.
But I think I gotta put him 2 here.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah,
that's what I would do. I think you could get a stinker after that too. I think he makes his mistakes, but he's a good driver.
Yeah, he's good.
Labeled as Mr. Saturday and Mr. Consistency.
Yeah, Mr. Consistency.
At certain points in his career.
Mr. Saturday. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
No.
Yeah. That's when he was in Williams.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he would just rip quality.
Saturday hits again.
Wow.
Yeah, because he put, like, his best one was Spa. He put it top 3.
Oh,
or
shit.
2 in the rain in a Williams that just hadn't scored a point.
Is that when he got points?
Yeah, that's when he got a podium, technically, because the race didn't happen.
Oh.
Which was cheeky.
That's very cheeky.
Okay, this is my last one. So I have Logan, Guan Yu Zhou, Oscar, blank number 2, Lando number 1, 4. Fernando Alonso. That's a good number 2.
Yeah,
I'll take
that.
that.
A pretty good number 2.
Arguably could have been my number 1.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But you got to play it safe sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think I'm pretty happy with my list. The bottom guys are on the bottom and the top guys are on the top relatively. So
yeah.
So I'm happy with it.
All right,
last one.
8 again.
8.
You got to redo it.
Oh yeah,
I think. Yeah.
7.
I think Lando. See, that's my number 4.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's
tough. I mean, that just shows you got some good drivers though in your lineup.
Is that technically not a bad choice?
4?
Because that means I have Logie, Lando, Checo, George, Lewis.
Yeah, I would have put Lando second in that lineup if you could go back in time and do it. But
it's not horrible though.
No, you just got good drivers.
Yeah.
You got some high numbers.
All the good guys.
You got some high
It's
numbers. So it is what it is. Fun stuff though. I think your team would definitely beat me, but
yeah, I'd probably fuck you up.
Yes, sir.
It's funny we both got Logie, easy 5.
Yeah, both got Logie, both got Lando. Random number generator, my ass. All right. Quick little fun seggy.
Yeah, I like that.
Fantasy. Fantasy.
Good luck this week.
You're going first because I got a little ace up my sleeve.
Oh, he's got a little toki.
I got a little chip.
Chip
vibe.
I'm going no chip because I'm not a little sissy.
You are in the lead, so
I'm in the lead. I'm saving all my chips for the last couple of races.
Well, I think it's isn't there 5 more races left?
Yeah.
And there's
5
chips?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you use one this weekend?
No, this is the 6th.
Oh, this is the 6th?
5 more.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. A classic Max Verstappen, 2 times, DRS.
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Yuki, Guan Yu Zhou.
Good. I like that.
And then...
Did you change...
Yeah.
You put Carlos in there?
Carlos, took out Pierre.
Okay.
Took out Lando.
Interesting.
And then, honestly, the Zhou was just kind of like a fill-in.
Yeah.
You got it. I mean,
in the cost cap era, you got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to save the money somewhere.
But I feel really good about Carlos. Put the money on him.
Yeah. We'll see if they can challenge McLaren. I don't know. It's going to be...
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
That's why I kept Oscar in there. And then I got Red Bull and McLaren.
Cool. I for no chips, I feel like that's a pretty good team for this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Manage my team. Let's go here. So the chip I played.
Oh yeah.
Unlimited transfers.
Okay.
Unlimited cost.
Oh my god.
It didn't save. Fuck, it's on my iPad.
Sure it is.
I think
you just wanted to know what I was gonna pick.
Oh, I took a screenshot of it. Here, I'll just go here because Formula One on the iPad is not great.
Yeah, F1. If you're listening to this,
fix it.
Fix the app. Make it better.
You got a lot of money. All right, so here's the team. Don't look.
Okay.
I'll tell you one by one. So classic. This has got to give me points, dude.
I mean, you're gonna rail me.
It must. I keep accidentally pressing these buttons down here. I hope that's okay. Yeah, it seems fine. Unless
check.
Okay, sorry. I think we're good. I did the classic Max Verstappen ×2.
That's pretty classic.
Just a heater. Number 2 driver, Lando McNorris. Third driver, Checo Perez. Because I feel like Red Bull's going to be good here. And I think it's time for Checo to do something.
Yeah, at least a podium.
Like a podium
P2
would be good for him. I'm thinking P3. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Or not. I don't know.
This is crazy, bro.
My number 4 driver, Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Oh my God.
I think he's gonna have a good weekend. I got money on him in betting, and then also who I have money on betting, my 5th driver, Charles Leclerc. Yeah. So I didn't go Carlos. I went Charles, and then I have McLaren and Red Bull as my teams, which have not changed for a while.
Okay. Interesting.
So
that's pretty crazy.
A lot of money. Like 4 out of 5 of my drivers are over 20 million.
Yeah.
So
good luck, dude.
I gotta really cash because you're gonna get one of these. So I gotta really make the most out of it.
Yeah.
And hopefully it works out because I think I'm 100 and something behind you.
Yeah.
Which could get made up in this weekend, which would be fun.
Very easily.
This
is crazy, bro.
Dude, I know, right? What an OP chip.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of fun just to do it once in the season.
Yeah, true.
But yeah.
God damn.
And I feel like this is a decent track to do it on because it's there's a lot of runoff. So if you do mess up, you're not out of the race. It's not like you hit a wall.
Yeah.
So they can kind of climb back. All these drivers have driven it before, which was part of my thinking. And then it's high speed circ. So
yeah,
I got some fast boys in there.
How do you realistically think Hamilton's gonna do?
I think that was a tough pick.
Yeah.
I kind of just wanted to spread it out a little bit.
Okay.
I was thinking about putting Carlos in there, but I didn't want to go full just 3 teams. I wanted to spread it around because they could come and be good for some reason. Because Ferrari and McLaren are battling pretty much right now for a top spot, but I could see Mercedes being in the mix, like Singapore. Like you don't know. So
yeah,
and I think
put your eggs in one basket, right?
Yeah, and I think I kind of just picked from those top 3. I just kind of picked the best driver that I thought would do. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. If this flops, I'm gonna be so pissed and might quit fantasy forever. But we will see. Yeah, pretty hyped.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun token. Or chip or whatever.
Chip
and Dale.
Yeah. Are you still not liking the chips? I'm starting to kind of like them.
I don't know. I kind of like them.
It'd be fun. I guess we could do this ourselves. It would be kind of cool if we picked a chip for the league, so we'd all have the same chip.
Yeah, I think that's more fun.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But there's also a strategy of when you pick your chips, I guess, because I'm doing it on this track for what I said. Yeah. It's not like a street circuit. It's a little bit more predictable.
Yeah. Or like Monza.
Yeah, Monza would have been really good.
Yeah.
But then Ferrari dominated, and that was kind of out of nowhere. So it's it's just it just kind of depends on what you're thinking, and it could work and it could flop, and that's fantasy for you.
That's F1 fantasy, baby.
Bang. All right, let's do a little chat about some Constructors battles.
Some chatty chat.
So Red Bull took the dub in the Constructors last race.
Yeah.
Seen a mile away, of course.
Boring.
But we got some close battles for the podium in Constructors. I I guess not podium, but other 4 teams pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
Like between the two. So we got first up, we got Merc versus Ferrari. Mercedes has 305 right now, and Ferrari 285.
That's pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
I would say Ferrari has the upper hand at the moment.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's kind of similar to last year, where Ferrari had the pace in the beginning, and then Mercedes came back at the end, but it's kind of swapped. So Merc had a little bit more pace in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then Ferrari's coming back and hitting the ground hard. So interesting stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the tracks for the rest because, like, that'd be a good investment to just check them out.
Yeah, definitely.
It seems like they're mostly higher speed than technical turn-ins.
I guess we could go through it.
Yeah.
Texas, pretty.
I don't know shit about Texas.
Pretty. It's like it's got everything, kind of. I would say about Texas. It's a big track. You got the S's.
Oh, whoa.
You got the straights. You got a technical part in Sector 3.
Yeah.
So that one is kind of interesting because you got to have a really balanced car.
Yeah.
To hit all 3 sectors good. After that is Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
I don't like this track at all. Pretty bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look too great.
It's gonna be a boring race because it's hard to overtake, and that could be. I guess it's like that's also mixed too because you got that huge straight, but then you got like the stadium section's really technical.
Yeah, true.
And then next is Brazil, I believe.
Yes.
Brazil, that's medium speed.
Okay.
Medium, yeah, I would say medium speed. It's a super windy. Have you seen that track layout? Probably my favorite track.
Whoa.
That and Suzuka are just goated.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's vibey. A lot of overtaking chances and some hard racing. So who would be your pick if you had to guess right now for the end of the season?
I'd go Ferrari over Mercedes.
Yeah.
And then realistically, fuck man, what if McLaren came back?
No, dude, they're at 172 right now.
Okay, true.
That's pretty.
We're talking 300s.
Yeah,
305.
305 for Mercedes.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty far. Yeah, and then probably Mercedes, and then I think McLaren, Aston Martin's out.
Well, I was just saying between those two.
Oh,
because we haven't got to that yet.
Spoiling it.
I would say I'm gonna go with Mercedes here. I'm gonna disagree.
Okay, all right.
I think Ferrari has the pace, yes, but I think they're more prone to make mistakes, like we've seen time and time again. So I think Merc is gonna have a little bit less pace, but just more consistency. They're a little more.
I can see that.
They're a little more corporate, little German engineering, blah blah blah. So that's why I'm picking them.
I could see them also like end of the year really get things together, like some upgrades or something. The
end of the year is gonna be interesting because it's getting time where teams start putting cash into next year's development of the car. So I don't know how many upgrades we're going to see unless they're really trying to push for that constructor's position.
Yeah.
Because you do get more money
from
winning higher up.
I'm curious how much.
Yeah, I don't know what the price difference is. But it's like multiple millions.
Yeah.
In difference just from 2 to 3. But yeah, I think that's a fun one. You gotta be interested in it because we don't have much out in the top.
Yeah,
so
it'll be like a fun way to fun thing to pay attention to,
like a little side project.
Yeah.
And then we have in constructors we have McLaren and Aston Martin. Aston Martin leading 221, McLaren 172, but Aston Martin's just got a tractor right now.
Yeah, no progress in the last few races. Lance Stroll is not really improving. Fernando Alonso has been complaining about
bad team dynamic with him. He's just pissed.
Yeah.
Not good vibes there. And then McLaren's arguably the best vibes on the grid right now.
Yeah, great vibes. Oh, Zach Brown.
Last race, 2 cars on the podium. Their rookie driver, Oscar Piastri, just killing it. Just staying close to Lando. Yeah. He's not there, but to be expected. I'd be concerned if he passed Lando. Like, just flat out pace everything.
What do you mean concerned?
Like I'd just be like concerned for Lando if the rookie did that.
Yeah,
and
that
like that'd be out of nowhere. And then
it could be interesting. What if Piastri beats him next year, landed a Red Bull? It's not out of the picture.
That would be electric. They that's the biggest rumor out there, that he would be good at Red Bull. Him and Max are friends.
Yeah,
that'd be spicy.
Not for long.
We got to do a predictions.
True.
We should do like a long-term predictions pick. That'd be kind of fun. Like 2026 predictions. Like we pick who's gonna be good, who's gonna be at what team.
Yeah.
Or something like, or maybe even further away.
I think I saw P1 did I want to say 2028 or something like that.
Oh, really?
It was like a lot of drivers I didn't know.
Like like all the young drivers. Yeah, we gotta start watching F2 also. I think their season's over.
Yeah,
right?
I think it is.
That and IndyCar. Just make it.
He was saying, I think it was Matt was saying that Red Bull would be like Max and Yuki or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something crazy.
I think he would already have changed his mind on that from what's happened this year.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
I think maybe not that far out. I think like 2026.
Yeah, 2026
would be good. So like 2 years
or like
3
when
years.
most of the contracts are done.
Yeah, we could.
So it could be.
We could plan
2024.
That's next year.
Yeah, isn't that when most of them are done?
It depends.
Yeah,
I think
we'd have to
a lot of the long ones are till 2026, like the good drivers.
Okay.
Like Lewis is till then, and then
okay, yeah. Piastri.
Because like I'd like to predict like Lewis not in the sport anymore and shit. Like that would be insane.
True. That'd be weird.
So, yeah, who do you have in this battle?
I got McLaren.
Yeah, easy.
Especially after looking at these tracks and just seeing how like they're kind of medium speed.
Yeah.
Bank turns.
High speed. Vegas is gonna be high speed.
Yeah. I think Aston Martin's definitely on a downslope.
Yeah, really bad. I mean, but yeah, it just boggles my mind thinking what McLaren was doing at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Like last 2 cars finishing, which was wild. And then weird. Now they're both on the podium, which is like not out of the blue for McLaren, showing up with a bad car, spending a lot to develop, and then getting ahead at the end, and then having a bad car the next year because they spent all their money on that season developing their car. It's happened before. But yeah, we'll see. We will see.
I'm curious if it had to do with like looking at other cars during the season and then using that information
to, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
We got to get a technical guy on here.
Yeah, we'll have a first guest.
We should find like a small YouTuber who does like technical deep dives and get him on here. That'd be kind of fun.
We could do like a Zoom call.
Yeah, like a little small
YouTuber.
To be
like European.
Yeah, like I want to like him being like Italian.
Yeah, very Italian.
That'd be sick.
Get a translator.
Or French. Or just like German English. He's like, what is like trying to explain complex aerodynamics, and he's like struggling.
You gotta act like we know what we're doing.
Yeah. So, should we go podium predictions?
Sure.
Unless you want to talk about anything else.
I don't think
predictions for the race. We should. I want to talk about. We're gonna keep track of our podium predictions and just kind of like you get 1 point if you guess the slot correctly.
Yeah.
And do you want to start this week or do you want to count last week?
I think we count last week.
Okay. So last week.
Killed it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The unselfishness. So last week I did Nor Pia.
Don't do it like that.
They're abbreviations. Pia.
Pia.
So I got it all right. So I got 3 points, which I was pretty hyped about. And you?
I said Max, Checo, Norris.
Mm-hmm.
So all I got was Max. So I got 1 point there.
Yeah, 1 point. And then this week, I haven't even thought about it.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it.
I guess since I'm in the lead, I'll go first. I'll go.
That's a good way to do it.
So I gotta go like not super boring if we're being competitive here.
Yeah.
Or I gotta go boring.
Yeah, you gotta go boring.
I guess that's what the
realistic.
bets are for, is the crazy predictions. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Verstappen, P1. I guess we should P3 might have been better to start out with. Doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Verstappen P1. Second, I'm going to go... Second, I'm going to go Lewis Hamilton.
Okay, I like that.
Third, Norris.
Okay, I'm going Verstappen, P1, Lando Norris, P2, Carlos Sainz, P3.
Okay, yeah. Scattered grid. I thought you were going to go Checo, P3 for a second.
Nah, Checo's washed.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of the sport.
Not necessarily. I could see him filling like Bottas's seat.
Yeah.
Like going down a team.
That'd be interesting.
Get someone a little more exciting up there. But yeah.
I think that's about it.
That's about it. All right.
Oh, wait, comments?
I don't think we have comments because I released...
You commented.
Yeah.
Aiden commented on our own video.
Yeah, because I released the video last night because we had some technical issues and recorded it late and all that stuff. But we got this one out. We're going to be posting Tuesday nights. Pacific.
Or Wednesday or Tuesday?
Tuesday nights, right?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for that.
I think I'm going to try to get it out. I don't see why not. We're going to be posting look around, let's say 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Sure.
Roughly. But yeah, comment. We'll read them on the next podcast. It will be after this next weekend on Tuesday. Looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's like a morning race in quali for us, so we'll probably have to watch it.
Watch it live. With some brekkie.
Some brekkie sannies.
Brekkie Sams. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. I will see you in a week's time. Goodbye.
Cheers, mate.
Cool. Quickie. Or at least it felt